Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MyCAREER universe. This is episode 6 and we're kicking things off this time with the Undisputed Era. I don't know why I said this time, actually. We always kick off with the Undisputed Era. With the way things have been going lately for the UE, this is borderline just the Undisputed Universe.
Accompanied by Bobby Fish, representing Undisputed Era from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds.
So to fill you in a little bit, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, which by the way, what the hell are you doing at episode 6 if you haven't? Go ahead, go down in the description below, check out the full playlist. This series has been straight fire so far. There's been a bunch of shenanigans, so you don't want to go ahead and miss out on any of it. But just in case you check in, you need a little bit of a reminder. Essentially, the Undisputed Era, wait a second. There's the boom. the Undisputed Era have been running the entire damn place. Or at least for the most part. It's been a little bit of an all-out war between the Undisputed Era, DANTE, INFERNO, there was Matt Riddle in there, the Street Profits. But that leads me on to where we are right now, because we're here in this North American Championship tournament due to Matt Riddle being taken out by a masked man who we now know was Humberto Carrillo. And he was forced to relinquish the title due to that attack, due to injury. And so now William Regal has made this North American Championship tournament to crown a new North American champion.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso.
And last week we had the first 2 matches in the round of 16 of this tournament. We saw DANTE Inferno advance against Bobby Fish, and we saw Humberto Carrillo advance against Mark Andrews, and now we've got more of this action here tonight on NXT. Kyle O'Reilly will be facing the tall order of trying to defeat Tommaso Ciampa to get to the next round. Tommaso Ciampa, one of the most dominating, one of the most intimidating, this is my moment sign right there. That straight up sums up Tommaso Ciampa. It's all about Ciampa and no one will survive. But will this tournament be Tommaso Ciampa's moment? He's never been North American champion, but his former DIY compadre Johnny Gargano is currently who is currently also on the injury list due to the UE. He too is a former North American champion, so could this be the same path to follow for Tommaso Ciampa? NXT chants are raiding. The crowd here at Full Sail love this North American Championship tournament. Tommaso Ciampa versus Kyle O'Reilly. Here we go. Wait a minute, Kyle O'Reilly started off with a strike there, but Tommaso Ciampa's not having any of it, and now here we go. Action is underway. Wait a second, what the hell's Ciampa going for? Oh my god, a huge knee straight to the head of Kyle O'Reilly. And wait a second, Bobby Fish again with a distraction to Tommaso Ciampa. We saw this last week when Bobby Fish was taking on DANTE Inferno, and now here's a back suplex. So far as the Undisputed Era go, the only man to have qualified for the next round was Humberto Carrillo against Mark Andrews, and of course he had Adam Cole helping him out in that match. I will be seeing here momentarily Roderick Strong will be taking on Montez Ford of the Street Profits as well in a match, but there's a nice counter there by Tommaso Ciampa, kick to the gut, and now what that was Tommaso Ciampa going for here? He's going to go for some sort of suplex maneuver. Oh my god, a knee straight to the head of Kyle O'Reilly, busting him wide open. Holy shit. And now Tommaso Ciampa running in with a huge knee with that brace. Oh my god, Kyle O'Reilly might be dead. This man has a family, damn it. This man might be dead. R.I.P. Air Guitar Kid. R.I.P. Here we go. We're going for that fairy tale ending. Oh my god, Tommaso Ciampa's not going for another one, is he? Oh my god, this sick sadistic son of a bitch, the former NXT champion. Here we go again. Fairy tale ending. Oh my god, and now Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly's able to recover. Bobby Fish with a distraction. No, not this way. Do not tell me this is how it's gonna go down. Oh my god, look at this. Kyle O'Reilly into the scrap. Kyle O'Reilly just hitting him with those chops into the armbar now. It is locked in on Tommaso Ciampa. Is the distraction gonna pay dividends? Is this gonna be it for Tommaso Ciampa in the tournament, in the North American Championship tournament? But no, he rolls over, and now the strike straight to the head of Kyle O'Reilly. And now here we go. What the hell is this gonna be from Tommaso Ciampa into the suplex? And you saw the face of Bobby Fish there. This is my moment, says Tommaso Ciampa. Bobby Fish has been on the end of that destructive knee of Tommaso Ciampa once or twice before. And now here we go. What the hell is Tommaso Ciampa thinking here? Wait a second, can he get him up? He does. He gets him up for that suplex. Wait a second, what the hell is Tommaso Ciampa doing on the outside here? Tommaso Ciampa say, go on, hit me, go on, take your shot, Bobby. Look at the tension between Fish here as O'Reilly's recovering, and what the hell, oh my god, he takes him down, taking him down with Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my god, look at that, throwing him straight into the barricade. Tommaso Ciampa has had enough of the UE numbers game, and he's just going after Bobby Fish here in this one. Oh my god, and now Tommaso Ciampa with the knee to Fish. Oh my god, Tommaso Ciampa is absolutely running the game. He's lost. He has had just about enough of the UE, similar to how many have in recent weeks, but I don't know if that's smart by Tommaso Ciampa. You already saw what they did to his compadre, Johnny Gargano. Oh, there it is. Speaking of DIY, this same submission is how they won the titles all the way back in Toronto in 2016 for DIY. That same armbar, that Fujiwara armbar, and he's tapping. Kyle O'Reilly is tapping out. Tommaso Ciampa defeats the numbers game of the UE, and Tommaso Ciampa advances into the next round of the NXT North American Tournament. A huge performance for Tommaso Ciampa, sending a message to the UE. I've had absolutely enough of you. In Tommaso Ciampa we trust. Are we looking at our next North American champion? Oh my god, and now EC3 has Cassius Ohno exactly where he wants him, and EC3 picking up Cassius Ohno. There it is, the top 1%. A huge, devastating top 1% by Ethan Carter III into the cover here. Does EC3 advance to the next round? Yes, he does. The top 1% advances in the North American Tournament. Born and bred for success, for fame, every top dollar, my brand, my name. EC3 is through to the next round. Could this be a bit of a career resurgence for the man known as EC3? Oh my god, and now Keith Lee. What the hell's Keith Lee thinking about here? Keith Lee avoids that, and oh my god, Keith Lee sends Drew Gulak to the freaking moon after that huge pounce by the limitless Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee, here we go, ground zero by Keith Lee. Oh my god, and Keith Lee isn't even done with Drew Gulak here. Keith Lee is not done. Here we go. Spirit bomb into the cover, hooks the leg, and Keith Lee advances to the next round of the North American Championship Tournament. Oh, bask in his glory. A hell of a showing from both men there. Drew Gulak certainly put up a fight, but in the end, a ground zero, a pounce, a spirit bomb. No one's kicking out of that devastating trio. Keith Lee advances to the next round of the North American Tournament, and looking at the bracket, he'll be facing EC3 in the quarterfinals. And now Pete Dunne, after a brutal match with Buddy Murphy, a forearm straight to the face. Pete Dunne looking for the finish. A brutal bitter end to Buddy Murphy by Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne advances through the round of 16. Pete Dunne, one of the longest reigning champions in modern day. Could we be seeing a repeat of 685 here again as North American champion in NXT? Now Ricochet, look at this, what's he going for here? Ricochet has been countered by the Velveteen Dream though. Those hits to the guts, and now Velveteen Dream with the Luther's press, straight raining him down. I think we're in the home stretch now. Here we go, Velveteen Dream, Purple Rainmaker off the top. Oh my god, but Ricochet with a freaking kick out, and the Velveteen Dream can't believe it. Both these men, former North American champions, trying to get back to the promised land. Oh my god, now look at Ricochet. Ricochet, I think we see this from someone before in the past, and Ricochet, there it is. A little variation on the people's elbow, and now Ricochet's going up. Ricochet is up at the top rope. 630 senton by the one and only into the cover, hooks the leg. Ricochet advances to the next round in the North American Championship Tournament. A huge win, but what a match between these two. Once again, it was sensational. A takeover level match, a match that could main event a WrestleMania anywhere around the world, but in the end, Ricochet, the one and only, gets it done with that beautiful 630 senton. The one and only is one step closer to becoming the one and only North American champion once again. Ricochet will face Humberto Carrillo in the quarterfinals. And here we go. We've had a ton of North American Championship Tournament action here tonight. We've seen who has advanced in pretty much every round of 16 match, but now we've got one more to go. We've got Roddy Strong of the UE taking on Montez Ford in the final round of 16 match in the North American Tournament Championship thing. I've said it so many times that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, actually.
Era from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, RODERICK.
The boys are heading into the main event of NXT. Adam Cole, baby, the NXT champion, Humberto Carrillo, who has already advanced into quarterfinal action after defeating Mark Andrews last week in NXT. And now you got Roderick Strong, who may just advance as well. I have no idea what the camera's showing here. What am I supposed to be looking at? Boom! This game never ceases to amaze me. I mean, I'm gonna edit it in post, but there was not even a single sound for Adam Cole baby there. You know, whatever. The water is wet and the game is broken. Who cares anymore, really? Oh, WWE 2K20 is broken. Tell me something I don't fucking know. I just don't care anymore, whatever. I'm just trying to turn chicken crap into chicken salad, or whatever the phrase is from Byron Blade in the MyCAREER. But here come the Street Profits. Montez Ford has a huge opportunity here. Imagine Montez Ford as North American champion. They're already the NXT Tag Team Champions, but could Montez Ford be heading into his first bit of singles gold in NXT? We saw Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins come to the aid of Dante Inferno in that all-out war episode of the MyCAREER universe when they were helping out, of course, the then North American champion Matt Riddle. God bless his soul, Matt Riddle is out with an injury now, and he had to relinquish the North American Championship, as you all know. But they did come to the aid of Dante Inferno against the Wwe, and now the war continues on against the Wwe. And what a huge momentum builder in this so-called war that it would be if the Street Profits of Montez Ford, if they could knock off Undisputed Era member Roderick Strong. And you see there, Dante Inferno's watching on from the back. You know he's heavily rooting for Montez Ford in this war. Or maybe not, to be fair. I mean, the winner of this match will go on to face Dante Inferno in the quarterfinals. What is going on there? What the hell was going on with Angelo? This game is truly sensational. Game of the year, baby. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't even know. But as I was mentioning a moment ago, Dante Inferno will be going on to face, sorry, that glitch has completely thrown me off. Bobby Fish was defeated by Dante Inferno in the round of 16. And so the winner of this match, Montez Ford or Roderick Strong, will be going on to face Dante Inferno in the quarterfinals. And so you've got to imagine Dante Inferno's watching on, scouting his opponent. And so I don't know if Dante Inferno would be rooting for Roderick Strong because he wants to get his hands on him, or if he's rooting for just Roderick Strong to be eliminated straight away. But nevertheless, Roderick Strong now here with a Falcon's Arrow. As you see there, Umberto Carrillo, the newest member of the Wwe, watching on from ringside with Adam Cole baby. And of course, by the way, Adam Cole not in this North American Championship tournament due to the fact he's already NXT champion. You see, William Regal has no problem with making a tournament and putting the guy who took out the former champion inside the tournament of Umberto Carrillo, but he has a problem with champions already competing in another championship tournament. That's where Regal draws the line, I guess. But nevertheless, look at Roderick Strong. This is where he draws the line. The line on Montez Ford's face. Wait a second, Montez Ford with a counter though. Huge drawbreaker by Montez Ford. Montez Ford, one of the most talented superstars we have in NXT, on the NXT roster. I mean, hey, he's a tag team wrestler, but he's a hell of a singles competitor as well. Oh, wait a second, someone from the crowd said one more time, and Roderick Strong obliged. And now Roderick Strong, here we go, a huge knee straight to the throat of Montez Ford. And now Roderick Strong soaking it up here to his undisputed compadres. And they're loving it there. Look at Adam Cole. Adam Cole's been on top of the world the last couple of weeks. He won the NXT title. Oh, wait a second, Montez Ford moves out of the way. I was about to say Adam Cole's on top of the world. He won't be on top of the world if Roderick Strong doesn't advance here. He's already seen Kyle O'Reilly lose to Tommaso Ciampa in this tournament, and Bobby Fish lose to Inferno. But now look at Roderick Strong with that Olympic slam a la Kurt Angle. And now here we go. What the hell is Strong thinking here? Oh my god, a huge tiger suplex. And now Roderick Strong, here we go again. There it is, planting Montez Ford there. And now Roderick Strong into the cover on Montez Ford. Is this going to be it? No, a kick out by one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Oh, Roderick Strong said it's over. You see Dante Inferno watching on from the back once again, scouting his next opponent in this tournament. But Roderick Strong needs to put away Montez Ford. No time for gloating. Wait a second. Oh my god, a huge German suplex. Montez Ford might not know where he is after this flurry of attacks, but Roderick Strong ain't even putting him away. He's just continuing to dole out punishment. Oh, wait a second. No, I spoke too soon. Montez Ford with a heel kick. Oh, wait a minute. Nice counter there by Strong though. Look at Adam Cole. He's so happy. He's on top of the world. Oh, you just can't be mad at Adam Cole being happy. He's the best. No, I'm kidding. I'm an unbiased commentator, obviously. Anyway, Montez Ford with a counter there. Moves out of the way, does Strong. But to be fair, Adam Cole has reason to be happy. He's recruited a new member of the Undisputed Era. He's got the upper hand on Dante Inferno in the last couple of weeks. Roderick Strong just hits a crossbody. He won the NXT Championship at TakeOver New York. He took out Matt Riddle, or I should say he got Umberto to take out Matt Riddle, and that's why these guys are even having this tournament right now, because there is no Matt Riddle for the North American Championship, and now it's vacant. And another crossbody by Roderick Strong, the messiah of the backbreaker. And of course, on top of all of that, Johnny Gargano put on the injury list after facing Adam Cole in New York City. Say what you will about the characteristics of Roddy Strong, you can't deny that he's a hell of a competitor in the middle of that 20x20 my 20 squared circle. Look at Montez Ford saying, come on, you want some, and Roderick Strong just looking it up, and here we go. But Montez Ford with a monkey flip. Now here we go, a huge a suplex? I don't know what the hell that commentary was. Sometimes I trip over my words, but nevertheless, here we go into a cover here on Roddy Strong, but he kicks out. He moves out of the way there, and now Roderick Strong, he was going for something there. I think he was going for a backstabber, but Montez Ford with a counter. Now Roderick Strong with a counter, and here we go again. There it is, a beautiful sequence of moves by Roderick Strong. And now Roderick Strong with the end of Heartache. And wait a second, look at this. Look at Humberto Carrillo on the outside. Oh my god, look at that, a Hurricane Rana. But still, Montez Ford kicks out of the end of Heartache. There's two things going on right now. Humberto Carrillo's attacking Angelo Dawkins, and again, another end of Heartache to Montez Ford. And look at this brutal attack on the outside to one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, and Roderick Strong advances in the North American Championship tournament. I'll give credit to Montez Ford. He kicked out of the end of Heartache, something that not many men have done in the past. But when it comes to two end of Heartaches from the brutal knees of the Messiah of the Backbreaker, there's just nothing you can do. And now we know Roddy Strong will face Dante Inferno in the quarterfinals of the North American tournament.